SoulPancake is legit one of my favorite channels on YouTube, but it's also an online platform that helps us humans think on the big, deep meaning of life. Their actual slogan is "Chew on life's big questions." I went to the place where this philosophy-invoking platform makes its content to ask SoulPancake's CEO Shabnam Mogharabi some big questions of my own.
Hi, welcome to SoulPancake.
Yeah.
I think we have to start with the studio. We're a video company.
Obviously.
I mean, come on, right?
Okay. Is this where Kid President and all of your other channels are filmed?
So we will film a ton of content on this stage. When Kid President is in town, we'll film with him here. If we've got other shows that we're doing that need a stage, we'll film it in here. So we do a lot of content in-house now that we've built this great space. We moved into this office about 6 months ago. We have a gym. It's a joke.
Love it. Wow.
I have terrible jokes. This is a space that we use for creative gatherings and meetings at the office. We have a lot of brainstorms and coming up with great new ideas.
Tell me a little bit about, for those who don't know, a little bit about the beginning of the company. It wasn't originally a video content company.
No, it wasn't. So the company was founded by Rainn Wilson, the actor who played Dwight Schrute on The Office, and he founded it almost 6 years ago. And we essentially built a website. He wanted to make something that was positive, and he thought there was a lot of crap online. So he said, I want to make a positive company that can inspire people and explore topics of spirituality and philosophy and creativity in a really fun and profound and entertaining way.
Life's big questions,
Life's
right?
big
That's
questions, exactly.
Yeah.
Chew on life's big questions. And that was what we started the company as a website that was exploring life's big questions. And eventually, about 3.5 years ago, in early 2012, we partnered with the Oprah Winfrey Network to create some video content inspired by our book and our website. She just loved the vibe of it, and when Oprah asks you to do something, you basically say,
I mean, the queen of television, right, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we started making some video content for the Oprah Winfrey Network, and then we very quickly realized video storytelling was a way that we could convey our mission and our message in a way that really resonated with the optimistic millennial audience that we were trying to target. And so we have launched our video company, and in the last 3 years have had just exponential growth.
What did people say at the beginning? Did they think this was going to really go anywhere?
So when we said, 3-4 years ago that we wanted to make a media platform that was about inspirational content that would uplift you and explore the human experience, everyone looked at us like we were nuts. They said, no one's going to watch this. This is not entertainment. You can never build an audience around it. And now we have 1.5 million YouTube subscribers. We've got 250 million video views, 80 hours of content. We've got people knocking on our door wanting our content. And we're seeing over and over again new companies popping up that are saying, we want positive content. We want positive content. So we, I think, have proven that inspirational content has a place. And as long as it's entertaining first and you're left at the end of it thinking, oh, that made me feel something or that made me think about something, then we've done our job.
Rainn Wilson founded this company. How often is he involved with what you do on a day-to-day basis?
He's super involved in the company still. I mean, he's still a working actor, so he's out making films and television projects, but he's also very involved in what we do. This is as much a passion project for him as it is for everyone here at the company. And so I talk to him several times a week. He knows exactly what's going on. He'll come to meetings as needed, so he's very engaged in what we do.
What do you look for in new shows you might want to produce or people whose channels you might want to work with?
So we produce a ton of content every year. So we're posting 2 to 3 new videos a week on our YouTube channel. We're also creating content for television and working with brands and distributing our content in a ton of different places. So we are hungry for new content all the time. And while we have a development slate in-house that we want to produce, we're also constantly looking for new ideas. And the most important thing we look for and the question we ask is, why is SoulPancake producing this and not one of the other 1,000 production companies that are in LA?
This is really like, I mean, it's just a few years old. It's really a startup.
Absolutely. So we, as a video content company and a media brand, are really only 3.5 years old. So we very much operate like a startup. Everyone wears multiple hats. And some of the things that we've learned as a result of being this startup is first and foremost how important it is to stay true to your mission, because I really think our mission is the thing that has defined our brand and that people recognize, and if we're not always staying true to that mission, then we've made a mistake.
You also were a digital content company first. You weren't on television and then transitioned like a lot of people are doing, and now there's this whole new world of mobile. What are you doing in that space?
The entire entertainment industry is being flipped on its head. Nothing is what it was 10 years ago, and all of these new brands and platforms are emerging that have the potential to completely revolutionize the way we consume content. I actually read a great study from CrowdTap that said that millennials spend 18 hours a day consuming content. That means they are waking up with their phone in their hand and going to bed with their phone in their hand, and they are consuming most of that content on social platforms. And what's really fascinating about that is that if we as storytellers and as entertainment creators of content aren't adapting to that and aren't figuring out ways to tell stories in these new mediums, then we're going to fall behind.
Yeah, you need to capture their attention and keep them engaged.
So Snapchat, for example, has revolutionized the way we film video. It used to be your phone had to be horizontal, and you had to film it horizontally for a video to be considered high quality. On Snapchat, that is completely thrown out the window. Everything is vertical on Snapchat. So it's created new ways of storytelling, and we're trying to embrace the elements of those platforms in creating our new content strategies for those spaces.
Thank you so much for speaking with us today.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed our space and learning a little bit about SoulPancake.